I want to tell a story that looks ordinary, but the longer I watch people, the more I realize how much it explains. It's about two people who didn't grow up wrong. They just grew up very differently. She grew up in a family where life was softer, not careless, just human. Their home was noisy, people talked over each other, they laughed in the middle of sentences. If someone made a mistake, it wasn't turned into a verdict. Effort mattered more than results. If someone tried and failed, they were still respected. There was sometimes a mess in the house, not chaos, just things of living. She learned early that mistakes don't define your worth and that closeness matters more than control. He grew up in a very different atmosphere. Everything around him was precise, clean, ordered. Guests didn't just come over, they were received. Words were chosen carefully, details mattered. Mistakes were remembered, results mattered more than effort. If something went wrong, it wasn't brushed off, it was analyzed. He learned that control equals safety, that vigilance prevents loss. He wasn't cold, he was trained. Somehow, these two people built a family together. At first, it felt like incompatibility. Her lightness irritated him. Her ability to ignore details felt irresponsible. A toothpaste cap not fully closed. A window handle slightly crooked. Small things, but to him they weren't small. And for her, his precision felt heavy. The constant attention, the feeling that every moment was being evaluated. What was natural for him felt exhausting for her. But something changed quietly, not through arguments, not through ultimatums, through time. She noticed herself becoming more cautious, listening not only to words but to what was behind them. She became more selective with trust, more demanding of herself. At the same time, he softened. Things that once felt intolerable no longer felt threatening. The mess didn't signal danger anymore. Silence didn't have to be productive. Time together didn't need a purpose. He learned how to rest without guilt. Watching this, I realized something important. People often say relationships change you, but they don't change you suddenly. They reshape you quietly. Not because someone wins, but because both people stop defending who they used to be. You don't become the other person, you become adjusted. Edges soften, blind spots appear, priorities rearrange themselves without asking permission. What mattered most was that they didn't try to fix each other. She didn't try to make him more relaxed, he didn't try to make her more strict. They adapted instead of correcting. And that's something we rarely talk about honestly. Really, relationships aren't about becoming better. They are about becoming different. Losing sharpness in some places, gaining structure in others. Sometimes while doing a very ordinary things, washing dishes, cleaning, fixing small details, I think about how many invisible negotiations happen inside relationships. Not spoken, not dramatic, just quiet questions. Do I let this go? Do I insist? Is this really about the object or about fear? Most of the time is not about the object at all. This story isn't about order versus chaos or right versus wrong. It's about understanding that when two people choose to stay, they don't stay unchanged. They stay reshaped, quietly, daily, without applause. And maybe that's what a family actually is.